Interdimensional modulation. So I don't forget. Good afternoon, everybody. This is Leo Volant, your YouTube Messiah. Wow. I've done one of my earliest videos was about free energy and UFOs. I thought of it in terms of gravity modulation. But there's been this whistleblower blowing his whistle to a congressional committee about UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, and he's very skeptic. I'll put links below. He also did a newspaper interview. He's a whistleblower. This was his first big article. It's amazing this guy isn't shot dead. Apparently they want this information out. There's sort of a civil war in our government. There were people who wanted to keep the secrets, and now they're using this whistleblower as a spearhead. But what was I saying? It's interdimensional modulation. What he was saying was it's not necessarily travel. It's what he's thinking is it's interdimensional. That these craft are already here. They're already wherever we see them, but they just modulate from their dimension to ours. And they can move back and forth, but that's what I'm thinking of as interdimensional modulation. It's they're here and they're not. They're here and they're in their original dimension at the same time. They can use the propulsion methods that are understandable in their own dimension, and their shadow moves in our dimension. That would be cool. Okay. Why are they appearing now? Consider this. We might be a more basic, lower order dimension than they are. They could be higher dimensional. We could be lower dimensional. But the whole structure of dimensions we're there. If something happens in this dimension, it reverberates even to higher dimensions that go, holy crap, we're going to be destroyed by those retarded three-dimensionals. So they're intervening. Let's say it's the fourth dimension or the fifth. I think you'd have to jump one because you need a buffer dimension. The fifth dimension. It's an old band. But the fifth dimension. They want to visit. It's fifth dimensional creatures want to visit us. One of their trucks, let's go here, because we know here in the third dimension is a big grassy field. And so they just pull up and they just throw the dimensional modulation switch in, and out they get. Check the links below. Everyone that's interested. The reason I gave up my theory that it's humans, it's the Defense Department, and in Europe, even in the fifth dimension, it's the technology on the North American continent in that dimensional quadrant is different from the Europe. But my mistake was thinking it's technology from our dimension. It's probably fifth dimension. Another problem is they have different materials. One of the reasons this guy was saying, this is not from our world because we can't account for the atomic numbers of the elementals, or they have elements that are combinations of other elements, but not in the regular molecular compound way. It's like they're scratching their head. And people that have been, playing around with these materials, it's not quite. It's what? It's either radioactive sickness or it's not. Ooh, it's different, but we're sick. And so, there's strange stuff like that going on. But if we get the materials and they're stable in our dimension, or we can insulate them somehow, we can still get free energy. What we need is the help of dimensional modulation to lift out of it's the Newtonian physics is just, in our universe, this is how the rules work. It's conservation of energy. And that might work, but it's if the fourth or fifth dimension that we were able to modulate down from, if they're far more efficient, and if we can just get a little bit of their dimension to help us rotate a rotor, then it'll be able to turn a dynamo. And if we can borrow efficiency from another dimension, hallelujah. And this guy says he sees there's a lot of technology. It's the big thing is he was on the UAP, the Unidentified Aerial Phenomena Committee, and he's a very congenial, very smart, mild-mannered man. Everyone is telling him everything, and it's just top secret. And everyone's top secret, and so everyone told him. And he goes, "What about that? There's a flying saucer salvaging department, and it's they're compartmentalized. These guys are top secret. You do what you do. But the guys that actually go out in the trucks and pick up, this wreckage and take it back to warehouses. And there's private defense contractors. You don't have to be military to have a top clearance. You just have to be blessed by the Department of Defense. And everybody in the company is assigned a class, their classification. They're all top secret. They're all black spooks. But there were guys in the UAP that found out about them. The compartmentalization broke down because our whistleblower, everybody knows it but me. That's what his story is. And this is what they told me over drinks. It's the way to keep secrets is just don't tell. But when everyone else is secret and everyone else in the bar and you've had three, everyone just talks. So they found out that there was this salvage department. And they had they had all sorts of ideas of the technology. It's like this guy was going, I wish I was a whistleblower from their department. They really know a bunch of neat stuff. And that's why the congressional committees and the Senate committees and everyone else is going, my district could use some of that technology. Why are you keeping all this secret? We could use it. And so that's the coup. And they asked the whistleblower, he goes, why are they keeping a secret? And he just goes, it's just, he said it was just a feudal purgation of authority. It's yeah, read the thing. It's something about feudalism, but it made the point is they're keeping this secret because they can. This is theirs. We're the ones that found out about it, and we don't have to tell anybody. That's what people don't understand about the national security system, is basically it gets to the point where who decides what's secret? The person who has the secret. They can do it all by themselves. It can't be secret if you go and tell somebody, you walk into an S2 office and go, "Excuse me, I'd like to register a top secret." Top secrets are just top secrets. You don't tell. That's why it's oversight, intelligence oversight committees. I go, you got to be kidding. Who would tell you? They don't. You do not register top secrets. You just don't tell them. And in your own internal documentation, boom, boom, boom. Hey, everybody here. This is top secret. Yes, boss. Oh, boss, you want me to walk it through? I can go to the S2 office in Homburg and report that we have a new top secret. That does not happen. It's so, basically, it's if you want to uncover secrets, you gotta just start digging. Account for everybody. This is all the people that we know we should have around here. These are the type of people that can understand this type of technology. I want them all checked off a list. If not, we're going to have to go and friggin' find them. We got to go into where everybody works and see what the hell they're doing. Because nobody is going to register a top secret. Hey, I'm writing my book. It's part of my book it's my Miss Betty character. By knowing the future, it's an allegory. This is a person that can do what my predictive modeling system will be doing in our future. But she's able to she knows what's going to hit on the stock market. She knows lottery numbers. So she amasses this huge fortune just by doing that. But who is she? She's a battalion. She's a head clerk for the 1st Training Battalion at Fort Sill, Oklahoma in 1978. And because she has a personal account of about over $20 million, she put together her own Black Ops program. Did they classify it? Did she go to the S2 clerk and say, "I'd like to register a top secret"? No, it's you just everybody you talk to. Like she talked to me, she says, "Specialist Vallant, this is top secret. However, it is so top secret, we can't get you a clearance, because if we got you a clearance, they'd want to know. Super top secret? STS? What for? What are you doing that you need an STS classification?" So if it's the greatest secret, is one you just agree not to ever tell anybody. It's nobody's business but our own. And, well, that's why you got to get... I think the working title of my book now is Jinxes of Fate. Jinxes of Fate. But my Jinxes of Fate book sort of puts it down. Just how easy it would be to have black ops operations anywhere. All it takes is, do you have the money to pay? Anyway, thank you, everybody.